Hello everybody, Russian Batman back with another video, and today we got a short little Marvel showcase. Not that many figures in this one compared to the last big showcase I did, which I think was the Primal one, unless I release anything in between that. But yeah, so this is the Marvel showcase. Only got 3 figures here, and yeah. First off, I made a version of She-Hulk. I'm pretty happy how this turned out. I think it's pretty. I don't know, I think it's cool. It's basically just kind of like the comic book color scheme, but it is a little bit inverted. So the white's on the outside and the purple's on the inside. That was actually done on accident, but I do like how it looks in general. So yeah, instead of like in the white gloves, it's the purple gloves. But yeah, I'm actually pretty happy how this turned out. And yeah, I made this to pair it alongside the other She-Hulk I had, which was like her in her attorney outfit. So yeah, I did this one, and that's, mainly because they got the She-Hulk show coming out. Not because I like her from the She-Hulk. Not because I like She-Hulk from the She-Hulk show. Is because the She-Hulk show got me to research about She-Hulk outside the She-Hulk show. It got me to kind of like She-Hulk outside the show and wish the show was better. But yeah, so this is my rendition of She-Hulk. And yeah. Alright. Next up, this one I'm really happy with. So I ordered 2 Hagrids. The Hagrid figures, because I didn't have any on Bricklink, and I made 2 figures with them. So first one I made is Ben Grimm, aka The Thing, but he's in this little trench coat disguise. I also gave him the hat because I saw him one, I think it might have been fan art of him, but he also was wearing a hat to just kind of disguise himself further. But yeah, so here's Ben Grimm. I also gave him a cigarette. You see here that little piece, yeah, it's supposed to represent a cigarette. So he's kind of in his little, I guess, like detective mode or whatnot. You could take the hat off, and yeah, that's what it looks. But I think it looks better with the hat on. But yeah, so it's a little, yeah, because I think it works for the trench coat look, and there's not a lot of characters where that big puffy trench coat looks good for. Besides, characters with an actual trench coat. I think that just kind of sounded, that sentence just really sounded stupid. But yeah, so pretty happy with that. You can see on the bottom orange legs with all that kind of rock detail around. They kind of, I don't know, it kind of ended up looking like scales in some places, but I'm still happy how this turned out. And yeah, that's the thing. Last, but certainly not least, the one I'm probably most proud of is I made another rendition of the Kingpin. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. You've seen a lot of people use different methods to make Kingpin. Some, use a big fig, some use a normal minifigure, and I've also seen some people use the Hagrid piece, where they just kind of make it look like he's wearing a big suit. So I kind of wanted to go with that. However, I wanted to give him like normal size legs. So I saw this one rendition online where they cut off the Hagrid, like you can see here, this is what the Hagrid used to be. It used to be like that, but I cut it off and then I molded it around so it would kind of go into the legs. So you still get that big upper torso, but you still use those normal minifigure legs. So you also, like I said, I gave him this little staff here, this little cane, but you could remove that for now, just so you can see get a better look at the rest of the minifigure. But yeah, I'm really happy this turned out. I went with a more comic book color scheme. The white suit, the purple pants, and then the little bit of yellow, and yeah, and the actual suit itself. So the face print, I actually did use Hagrid's. I think it actually works really well, but I just got rid of his eyebrows, and I made the eyebrows a little bit more angry, and I think it works really well for Kingpin. And I also cut off his neck to kind of give him the appearance of being a little bit chubbier. I think that works really well if he doesn't have a neck. I see here the arms, like I said, all white, and yeah, and it goes all the way around. And even though the paint job isn't the cleanest, because with white paint it's kind of inevitable, but I'm still, regardless, still happy it turned out. And you can see the legs, I painted all those little stripes on there, and you can see here something I'm actually really happy with is even though it doesn't look super grinded down, it still moves and doesn't scrape the paint off at all. And I'm really happy with that, because usually when I do like small stripes, they get really easily scraped off. But these, like I said, moves just fine, and then they don't get scraped off. So I'm really happy how that turned out. And basically what I did is I grinded like a little bit, but I also grinded the inside leg piece, or whatever, this leg connection, the hip piece. I grinded the inside of that as well to kind of get extra, to make sure, you know, there's not as much contact. And yeah, and then I painted on a base of purple already, even though it was already purple. I painted another base of purple, then the stripes, to make sure it was stuck on there and it wouldn't really scrape off super easily unless I wanted it to scrape off. But yeah, so that is my new rendition of Kingpin. I'll probably make another one in the future. I think I've made some Kingpins before this, and I'll probably make some after this. So yeah, I could easily recolor it for any purpose. If I wanted to make it look like the Netflix Kingpin, I could, or any other Kingpin. I think this just kind of generally works really well. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Alright, if you liked the video, please leave a like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and go watch the 2011 film Rango. It's a very good film. And, yeah, you don't bother with She-Hulk, but just have a nice rest of the day, and see y'all later. See ya. Ciao. Bye-bye.